The James Webb Space Telescope just captured an image where every single dot of light isn't a star. It's an entire galaxy, each one containing hundreds of billions of stars. And this image covers a patch of sky smaller than a grain of sand held at arm's length. That tiny sliver of darkness we thought was empty, it's packed with more galaxies than there are grains of sand on every beach on Earth. And that's when scientists realized we had massively, dangerously underestimated how enormous this universe actually is. Here's the thing nobody prepared you for. The universe isn't just big, it's big in a way that your brain will physically reject. Our minds evolved to understand distances like the river is a mile away, or the next town is 30 minutes down the road. We were never built to comprehend what Webb is showing us right now. And every new image, every new data set it sends back makes the problem worse. Because the universe keeps getting bigger. Not metaphorically, literally. And the scale Webb has revealed is enough to make even the most seasoned astrophysicists lose sleep. Section 1. Starting small to understand big. Let me walk you through this in stages, because jumping straight to the full picture would be meaningless without context. Let's start with something familiar. Earth, our home. 8,000 miles across. A planet so big that most humans never see more than a tiny fraction of its surface in their lifetime. Now zoom out. The Moon orbits Earth at a distance of 240,000 miles. If you could drive there at highway speed, it would take about 5 months. Already inconvenient, but manageable in your imagination. Now zoom out further. The Sun sits 93 million miles away. Light itself, the fastest thing in the universe, takes 8 minutes to cross that gap. If the Sun vanished right now, you wouldn't know for 8 full minutes. You'd be sipping your coffee in sunlight that technically no longer exists. But here's where it starts breaking. The nearest star to our Sun, Proxima Centauri, is 4.24 light-years away. That means light, traveling at 186,000 miles per second, takes over 4 years to get there. Our fastest spacecraft would need roughly 73,000 years. You would launch it today, and your species might not even exist by the time it arrives. And that's just the nearest star. Our Milky Way galaxy contains somewhere between 200 to 400 billion stars, stretched across 100,000 light-years. If you shrank the entire Milky Way down to the size of the United States, our solar system would be smaller than a single atom. You wouldn't even be a rounding error. Section 2. What Webb actually saw. Now take everything I just described and throw it away, because the Milky Way is one galaxy. Webb's deep field images have revealed that the observable universe contains at least 2 trillion galaxies. 2 trillion! That number has actually been revised upward since Webb started operating, because we keep finding more. Webb's near-infrared camera pierced through dust clouds and cosmic fog that blinded every telescope before it. In regions where Hubble saw darkness, Webb found light. Ancient light. Light that has been traveling for over 13.4 billion years. When that light began its journey, Earth didn't exist. The Sun didn't exist. The Milky Way was barely forming. And it's just now reaching us, captured by a gold-plated mirror floating 1 million miles from home. One of Webb's most staggering deep-field observations revealed thousands of galaxies in a single frame, layered on top of each other like sediment in ancient rock. Some of these galaxies are so far away that the expansion of the universe has stretched their light from visible wavelengths deep into the infrared spectrum. They're invisible to human eyes, invisible to most telescopes, but not to Webb. Webb sees them burning in the dark like embers from the first fires of creation. Section 3. The observable versus the actual universe. Here's where the terror truly begins. Everything I've described so far, every galaxy, every photon Webb has captured, exists within the observable universe. That's a sphere roughly 93 billion light-years in diameter, defined by how far light has traveled since the Big Bang 13.8 billion years ago. It's enormous beyond comprehension, but it's just the part we can see. The actual universe, the full totality of everything that exists, extends far beyond our observable horizon, and we have no way of seeing it. Light from those regions hasn't had time to reach us, and due to the accelerating expansion of space, some of it never will. We are permanently, forever cut off from most of reality. How much bigger is the full universe? Conservative estimates suggest at least 250 times the diameter of the observable universe. Some cosmological models put it at 10 trillion light-years across. Others argue it could be literally infinite. Not figuratively, not poetically, mathematically, genuinely infinite. Stretching in every direction without boundary, without edge, without end. Every model Webb's data supports makes the universe larger, not smaller. Every calculation pushes the walls further out, and we keep finding no walls at all. Section 4. The galaxies that broke the models. Webb didn't just confirm the universe is big. It broke our understanding of how it became big. In the first year of operation, Webb discovered galaxies that formed within 300 million years of the Big Bang. These weren't the dim, chaotic, primitive structures we expected. They were massive, organized. Some contained billions of stars, already arranged in spiral patterns that should have taken billions of years to develop. Galaxy Jade's GSZ 14-0 became one of the most discussed objects in modern astronomy. It existed when the universe was barely 2% of its current age, yet it was already more luminous and structured than our models said was possible. Finding one galaxy like this would be surprising. Webb found dozens, each one a direct challenge to the standard model of cosmology. Each one saying the same thing. The universe built itself faster and bigger than you ever imagined. Some physicists have started whispering about whether the universe might be older than 13.8 billion years. Others suggest that unknown physics in the early universe accelerated galaxy formation in ways we haven't accounted for. Either answer is revolutionary. Either answer means the textbooks need to be rewritten. Section 5. The emptiness between everything. There's another dimension to this scale that rarely gets discussed, and it might be the most unsettling part of all. The universe isn't just incomprehensibly large, it's incomprehensibly empty. The average density of the universe is roughly 1 atom per cubic meter. Imagine a box the size of your room containing absolutely nothing except a single hydrogen atom floating in perfect darkness. That's the average condition of reality. Between galaxies lie cosmic voids, regions of almost perfect nothingness stretching hundreds of millions of light-years across. The Boötes void alone is 330 million light-years in diameter and contains almost no galaxies at all. If you were placed in the center of it, you would see nothing in any direction. No stars, no light, just absolute, permanent blackness. And the universe is mostly made of this. The galaxies, the stars, the planets, everything we've ever known or loved or touched, exists in a thin, fragile web of matter strung across an abyss of nothing so vast it makes the matter itself seem like an accident. Section 6. Dark energy is pulling it all apart. And it's getting worse. The universe isn't just big and empty. It's expanding. And that expansion is accelerating. Driven by dark energy, a force that makes up roughly 68% of everything in existence and that we fundamentally do not understand. The space between galaxies is growing faster every second. Eventually, trillions of years from now, the expansion will carry every galaxy beyond our observable horizon. The night sky will go dark. Future civilizations, if they exist, will look up and see nothing. They'll have no evidence that other galaxies ever existed. The universe will have erased its own history. All the beauty and complexity Webb is revealing right now will be invisible, unreachable, and unknown. The cosmos is slowly deleting itself. The James Webb Space Telescope was built to answer questions about the universe. Instead, it's revealing that we were asking the wrong questions entirely. We asked, "How big is the universe?" And Webb answered, "Bigger than your models, bigger than your math, and possibly bigger than your species will ever be able to confirm." We are an infinitesimally small civilization, clinging to a pale rock orbiting an ordinary star in a galaxy that is one of 2 trillion, inside an observable bubble that might be a speck within the true cosmos. And the only reason we know any of this is because we built a telescope, folded it into a rocket, launched it 1,000,000 miles into the void, and had the courage to look. What Webb is showing us isn't just terrifying. It's the most honest mirror humanity has ever built. And we're only beginning to see our reflection. If this reshaped how you see reality, subscribe and hit that bell, because Webb is still out there watching, and the next discovery could dwarf everything we've learned so far.